Greetings and welcome back, everyone. This is Commander Astra Volpez. We are going to continue on the journey to completing the Beluga Liner. This, as you can see, is not the Beluga Liner. This is my Mandalay. I took the liberty of flying it around a bit earlier this morning and am now back down to business. The goal for tonight is in fact to finish the Beluga, which I'm seeing is not here. Okay. So let's go to it. Hilpa HSI. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but that's where we're gonna go. Okay, so be it. Let the Mandalay hang out at that starport for a little while. Pick up the Beluga, finish outfitting it, and then go from there. Ship, like I've mentioned before, is in fact my favorite of the entire fleet so far. I absolutely love the way this thing flies.
Regulate speed and prepare for heavy oncoming traffic.
Heavy oncoming traffic, there's nobody here. Out of the way. I normally don't like seeing the speeding sign right beside the fuel and everything, but it's gonna be one of those rare exceptions because just ready to get underway. Hope it ends up being a safe and fruitful journey as well. Short little trip through several star systems that I've apparently been to before. So we're just gonna make our way nice and quick. If I'm honest, I don't entirely remember why I even had the Beluga at that station to begin with. Maybe I already got the outfitting components I needed. Maybe there's still more that I need to do. Honestly, I don't remember. But this is the final leg. Beluga is just ahead, so let's figure it out. Okay. Curie Gateway. This will be a bit of an experience for me as well, because I legitimately do not remember why I have the ship here in the first place. Oh. Let's slow down for the station. Good. Okay.
Commence power down. Station services are at your disposal.
See if I can pick up my Beluga here. There we go. Switch into it. Now let's figure out what I still have left to do. Just not right there. Okay. Still need the 7A thrusters. Oops. Still need the Guardian drive. Assuming I still need to go somewhere to find that. Yes. Alright. Well, let's keep the search going. Checking real quick where we need to be. Okay, I think we're still going the right direction.
Obstruct the exit corridor during arrival and departure. Thank you.
Permit lock. Attain prestige in CQC. Well, that's not going to be happening. Let's try something else. Alright, there we go. Get to that one. There's a bit of a problem with taking so long to get where we need to go. You do stuff like this over a week or whatever it's been, the economy of the game changes. It appears that we have 6 stops to make, but we're just going to get there. I'm ready to go ahead and get this thing knocked out. We'll check and see if there's anything fun or interesting on the way there, but unless I see something just completely mind-blowing, we're not going to be stopping. I'm going to make a point to not go over there with that guy, though. Lasers and all kinds of nonsense going on, huh? Goodness sake. Yeah. I'm gonna make a point to steer clear of that. I don't need to be part of all that mess. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna kindly stay away from that. The Dethal system. Do the obligatory scan. Seven bodies. See if there's anything entertaining. Take a moment, get out of the way of everything. Get a little bit away from the star. Line with the system plane. Now let's see where we're at. Looks like nothing more than a bunch of icy bodies and nonsense, so. Oh, that's pretty.
System scan complete.
Nothing in any of those.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right into the next one. Ooh. Looky here. White dwarf. How cool is that? Carefully navigate around this. These are unique stars, so that is absolutely worth a picture. Alright. Oh, that's kind of cool. See if I can get the ship to... Oh! You get to go the other way. Do some kind of shot like that. That's alright. And, well, there we are. Okay. We have a bit of a variety of planets here. Let's see if we can align with something and just see what's here. Maybe something, maybe nothing. What? This has already been mapped, so. Anything obvious, then we'll move. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool looking. I got some biological signals there. That's a whole lot of stuff to be had over there. May take a bit closer of a look, see if there's anything. Looks like it might be worth our time. Really cool looking gas giants. A lot of interesting colors. Stuff that I'm typically used to seeing. Kind of a whole lot going on in that system there. Okay. more bios there. Take a bit of a closer look. Biologicals. Not bother with all these right now, but I may very well hit them another day. There is a whole bunch here. Definitely worth checking out closer another time.
System scan complete.
So we are absolutely going to check this system out closer another day. Name of this system, LHS 2661. Now, make a quick little note there. And I'll make sure to come back to that. There's a whole lot of signatures, but not a whole lot that is otherwise valuable. So we'll go ahead and complete the outfitting and then maybe come back. Pick up a few of them at least. Exploration buddy's not suggesting that that planet's going to be worth much, so bypass it. Plenty planets here. We have names. It looks like this might be a pre-mapped system. So it'll make it really easy to determine if we want to hang around. Ooh. I see an Earth-like. There it is. I'm definitely gonna pay a visit to that. Rivia. Riva? Oh, wow. Oops. Yeah, very pretty. Let's go ahead and go map that. We got some high metal content worlds that are a little on the valuable side too. We'll scan those real quick just for just because we're here. They're close by. Should do it.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Good. Close just for a moment. These swirling clouds, a lot of hurricanes or some kind of something going on there. Doesn't seem overly inviting. Still worth a picture though. Like that one pretty good. Yeah. I changed my mind. I don't think I'm gonna worry about the high metal contents. Make a bit of an exception. Exploration buddy's not showing anything very significant here, but stop for a moment, pay a visit just to say we did. So far, not a whole lot worth our time. Alright. Couple of bio signatures there. that for later. Finish getting the ship outfitted, finish getting it set up and everything, then see about revisiting some of these. If it's the cheap biologicals that nobody really cares a whole lot about, then we'll bypass them, but yeah, if it's anything new or fascinating, we'll stop and take a look. Alright. Seeing one gas giant. There it is.
System scan complete.
Good enough. The Wolf 411 system had some signals there. Alright, cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. This should be our last stop. Katzenstein Terminal, if I'm pronouncing that right. It's where we ultimately need to go. Go. Almost finished. Right. go.
Access permitted. Landlord
Close enough.
designated pad number 09. Automated approach engaged.
Get parked right here inside the station. Pick up these, hopefully, assuming that this information isn't outdated. Pick up the last three. Pick up the last three outfitting pieces I need.
Touchdown. Clear to disembark. Station facilities are at your disposal.
Yeah, we'll go back to LHS 2661 and Wolf 411. Take a quick look. See if any of those bio signals are worth a darn. Yes. All right. And that officially took care of it. Beluga Liner is now officially set up the way I want. We can move right along. Independent and Alliance. I won't turn my stuff in here.
Docking procedures within the allocated time.
Instead, since we're right here, one jump away. Turn to Wolf 411.
Detachment confirmed. Take care when leaving the station.
And since we are here near a station and we will be at a low speed for a few moments, I always like to make it a point to invite you to grab a drink if you so desire.
Flight assist off.
Go ahead and enjoy one of those myself while we're getting out of the way of the terminal grounds. Enjoy another soda. plan to. I'm getting there. Here we are. Let's see where those biosignals are hiding. 9D, 9E. Oops. Nice. They're way out here, aren't they? And again, just because we have a whole lot of planets in the other system to check out, we only have 2 here. But we've got, goodness, I don't know, we got 6 or 7 to check out. So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time here to hunt down just measly low value targets. Host planet has a little bit of value to it. May have to map that gas giant right there before we take off. It's got a nice look to it, if I'm honest. It's kind of pretty though, I'm not entirely sure why. Okay. See what's on this rock. First discovered by horrible pilot. And the fact that you discovered it but didn't map it, kind of living up to your name just a little bit. I'm sorry, was that out loud?
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Alright. Bacterium and Fonticula. Yeah, that. Yeah. Fly closer. See what's what. Exploration Buddy's been pretty accurate in terms of the possibilities. If it doesn't estimate that we have anything worth of any degree of value, then that was entirely too fast. But, yep. We're only showing, yeah, low value targets. Not gonna bother. But too much else to look at in that other star system to bother about low value targets here. A bit of an exception to the rule that I normally follow, but can't say that I unerringly will hunt down every biosignature. I do like to try and get as many as I can. Seeing as how the other system, LHS 2661, had a lot. Give a little bit of discretion here. Still map them. Still see what's actually here. But if it isn't anything unique or fascinating, then in the interest of time, go ahead and pass on it.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Bacterium, and Fonticula? I have no idea how to pronounce that. I really don't. Fonticulum. Let's not do a high-speed flyby of the planet surface like we did a moment ago. That was a bit unnecessary. do is get close enough to let Exploration Buddy do what it does. And it's showing the same thing. Low value Monticula and bacteria. Yep. Good enough for me. I think it was 2661, yes. Okay. Oh, this is the white dwarf star. Cool. And you can't warp through a planet. Go figure.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's LP377-78. 77 bodies. Good night. Kinda do want to have a look. It's already been mapped. But what do we have here? An Earth-like world with a ring? Ah, okay, I'm sorry. That's worth taking a look at. A2. Yeah, I'm sorry. We gotta stop and have a look at that. That is too cool to pass up. Even if it's already been discovered, it's already been mapped, it's already been all the things, but whatever. We'll do this and then we'll move on. And you know good and well this is going to be a picture. Get your screenshot button ready if you're into that sort of thing like I am. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. For the ring.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Come on. There we go. Maybe, hopefully.
Surface scan complete.
Nice, got it.
Surface scan complete.
The sun's coming. Light's coming from that side, so let's set it up just like that. Oops. You gotta hit the right button there, Commander. Get out of analysis mode, so actually see the planet for what it is. Oh, that's pretty cool. What do you think about that? Try and hit that right there. Get a slightly different angle on it. Kind of liking the shadow right there on the side of the ship. And, well, that was cool. Why not? I didn't see. Oh, it's because I'm not targeting it. Kind of makes sense now, wouldn't it? Definitely don't want to get too close to you. Made that mistake before. Can't recall. Oh, okay, that's what exploration buddy's for. Remember so I don't have to. Check out 2F. What is a heck of a ring around that? That's pretty cool looking. That's a planet, that's a star. I've seen a couple of stars that have rings around them like that. Could be what that is.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Eh? Bacterium? Ugh, fungoida. I hate hunting down fungoida. Now, let's see what there is. Again, if it isn't something fairly, oh, excuse me, if it isn't something fairly fun and valuable. Especially if the planet's going to be one of the darker bodies. They are such a pain to have to navigate. It looks like it is.
Orbital flight engaged.
Dive in close. Targeting the fungoida in this little area just in case there's potential for something decent. And there isn't here. We'll look at 2G. Being a more inhabited system, I don't see the likelihood of there being something very valuable. One of those like never before seen biologicals. Probably gonna be the more common stuff. The common low value bacteriums, stuff like that. Which again, normally I'll go for. I'll take the time. So I'm just not feeling it tonight, I guess. That to the right is a star. That ringed object, that is a Y-class star according to Exploration Buddy. A ringed star. That's pretty fascinating, honestly. That may be worth another picture. Just 'cause. do fully expect this to end up being the same. Low value targets.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Bacterium, fungoida, and osseous. Let's fly in close and have a look.
Orbital flight engaged.
Let's see what it says. Once it populates. Yep, same stuff. Osseous pumice, Bacteriums tella and bellaris, and Fungoida setacis. None of those are exceptionally valuable. You know what? Let's have a look at it real quick. Just to get close and have a picture. Like I said, ringed stars. Not common. That is pretty cool. Jeez. take up such an incredible amount of space. Okay. Where were we? This one doesn't appear to be circling a star. Would be nice if the planet's surface was bright enough to do something on in the event that we need to.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
And again, we have bacterium. Alright. Electricae? We're stopping for that. I've never seen that before. So we just found a planet to land on. This is a brand new, to me at least, biological. So we are going to pay a visit here. I'm a bit excited. Never seen one of these, have no idea what they look like. This could be fun. Hopefully the terrain will cooperate with us. Looks like they're going to be around the dark crevices, kind of loosely surrounding them. Here's the estimated value.
Orbital flight engaged.
Target that larger area right here. Get Titanic on the ground. Okay. So the Funticula, whatever, is it's low value. The bacteriums are low value. The Electricae, they're pretty decent. They're a little over 6 million credits each. A huge clonal colony range, 1,000 meters. Jeez. We'll start right here and try and move more or less at a heading between 80 and 90, kind of east-ish direction, so we can try and find all three of them in this area. Not too bad. Oh no, we're not planning that just yet.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, what do these things look like? Looks like we have a bacterium right here. Well, do a quick scan on it, just so we know. Ah, that's one of the Electricaes right there in front of us. That's cool looking. At least I'm assuming that's what it is. Alright. Oh, we got a codec voucher for it. Made it kind of worth it, I guess. Electricae Pluma Red. Cool. Sit down. Let's go scan it. Landing gear's not landed again, I see. Jeez. It's got a sound to it. That's slightly ominous. Can't actually be certain that it's safe to stand next to this. Is a pretty cool little find. Quick composition scan on the Funticula trees. There's a couple of them right here. Those Electricaes, they seem to be reasonably plentiful. Some just over to the right. Some over ahead, to the right and to the left. Oh, hand twitched. Stop it. There we go. Oh. Turquoise one. Still only... So not a valuable one by any means, but it is kind of cool that I got another codec discovery out of that. It'll be worth a little bit of money. Head over to these. Just over to the right a little bit. That'll get us that 1,000-meter range that we need to have.
1,000-meter clonal colony range of Electric A Pluma.
There
Scan
we
count
go.
is 1.
Oop. Oops. Anyone who's been watching the past few videos is going to realize that's a recurring theme here. Using my ship to dig small trenches into the ground. Nope. So we went from the landing gear not making contact with the ground at all to now burying inside the turf. Inside the surface. Okay. Thought this game was made by Frontier. I'm starting to think with some of the physics it's made by Bethesda. The thing, yes. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. You know what's happening. Said before in previous videos, I'm a sucker for screenshots. Not a fan of the fisheye effect that the on-foot camera has on it. Don't know how to get rid of that. One more. Small grove of them right here. Well, guess you can call them a grove. There's a grove of trees. grove of Electricae group. Yeah, I think we'll be okay here. Exploration buddies taking his time to update, but there we go.
Clonal colony range of Electricae pluma. Scan count is 2.
What is... okay, I'm gonna say, what is possibly there that's causing me to not be able to land? I get that the ship is massive in terms of trying to land on the ground, but it's the ground. There's a lot of it. That was it for that. That was fun. And really the fonticular trees would be a piece of cake. They're everywhere. And I think I ran across a couple of the bacteriums as well. But, again, in the interest of still having 4 more planets to look over, all 5. So we've got 5G, H, I, and J. Yeah. In that regard, and only in that regard, we will be bypassing the rest of the bios here. Their fleet carrier after the Martian volcano, Olympus Mons. I understand it's taller than Everest by a huge margin. I believe, if my understanding is correct, it's the largest known volcano to exist. At least that we can see. Could be wrong on that, I wouldn't mind being fact-checked. I have been wrong once or twice before. few more moments, we'll be there. Rinse and repeat right here. We'll scan it, see if there's anything entertaining. Thing worth our time.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Did I click on the wrong one? 5. Yes, I did. I just said let's go to the wrong one. Oops. 5G, not 5E. Well, it's an extra 2,000 whatever credits. Not gonna do a whole lot for me, but whatever. See what we got.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Ah, it's gonna be more of the same. I would assume. I would think. That's what I was trying to say. Dark surfaced planets. Bit of reflection from a star right there. Might be the best that we're gonna get. Shoot for that blue area right there to the left. Put down right on that line.
Flight engaged.
Not entirely entirely fair. It's a curved line. Does make it a little tougher when the line disappears. No, looks like these are going to be the same ones. The Electric Pluma, or a different one called Radiolum, something of that sort. Be cool to run across that one just so we can see the two different ones. There is the same one. This would be a different color, perhaps. That'd be cool. Deviate just a little bit here, just to be able to get on the ground.
Landing gear deployed.
Boy. See them in the dark there, can't you? Look at that. So it would appear that they do have some type of maybe it is some kind of electricity that they create or store. Electric Pluma in blue.
Flight assist off.
There's one down. quite well with the night vision. Don't know what you're looking for. You would certainly miss them.
Leaving 1000 meter clonal colony range of electric A Pluma. Scan count is 1.
One day I'll learn how to fly this thing, I promise.
Flight assist on.
It just won't be today. I'll just be happy when I'm not parking 100 meters away from my target. Two down.
Flight assist off.
I don't know if we'll be out of the way of for these.
Leaving 1000 meter clonal colony range of
No.
electric A Pluma.
It would have been close.
Scan count is 2.
We'll go over to this one. It's here. No, it's gonna be okay.
Flight assist on.
We'll do it for those.
Flight assist off.
That was good. 5H next. I do have a slight suspicion we're going to run into the same thing. Which, I mean, it may be repetitive, but it hasn't been difficult this far. Hmm. 5H. What do you have for us? A lighter colored surface, it seems.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Starting to become a bit of a theme here. Which is fine. They're worth a reasonable amount. And by all accounts, it doesn't appear that they are difficult to spot. To Parmesan cheese. Okay. That I approve. I approve of that name. You don't need my approval, but my friend, you most certainly have it. I like that. I do believe that one day when I get my fleet carrier, it's Not gonna have such a inventive name as that. It'll probably be maintaining the Foxfire theme.
Orbital flight engaged.
Come up with some kind of a name that reflects a base of operations type thing. Like a home base vibe, perhaps. Foxfire Sanctuary or something like that, perhaps. I don't know. I'll think about it when I need to. Yep. Same ones. Pluma and Radiolum. Radiolum? I'm not sure where the emphasis should be there. I've never heard it. I've heard it actually spoke. Therefore, come on, Frontier. Let's get some variety. Let's have one of those. Reasonable spot to go ahead and touch down. Wide open area. And decent lighting. I'm not gonna be mad about that. Decent gravity, 0.24. Easy to maneuver around. Right.
Landing gear deployed.
I believe we found it. Perception of distance, the depth perception with this ship is a little off. Just because it is such a large ship. Stop it. Jeez, come on. Thank you. A mulberry one this time. Maybe the same biological piece, but at least they're different species, different colors. Nice and easy. One down. There's one. Do feel
Leaving
confident.
1,000
There
meter
we
clonal
are.
colony range of electric A pluma. Scan count is 1.
How are we going to land this behemoth right here? Oh. I guess just like that. Okay. Guess that's one of those cases of ask a silly question, get a silly answer. How are we gonna land? I'll show you, smart guy.
Flight assist off.
Alright. One more. There's one. It's happened to be right there. Don't know if we'll be out of range. Ah, but there's another one right behind it. Go for that one if need be.
Leaving 1,000 meter
Ah.
clonal colony range of electric A pluma. Scan count is 2.
Yeah. I deliberately tried to fly past. Jeez, it still wasn't enough. I'm just really not familiar nor comfortable with the sheer size of these large ships. Some people are really good with them, some people really enjoy them. Just, I can't enjoy them. I want to, but something the size of the Mandalay is about as big as I enjoy flying. Okay. 5I. Oh, well, of course you can't, dummy. 2 more. 2 more planets. Going back home. Now we can hit that. Alright, second to last one for this system. See if we have the same fortune as we have before.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
It's quite a bit more spread out on this planet. Okay. We're still going to go over to the light side. Easier to see. Hate trying to hunt down biologicals in the dark. I don't really care for any of them. But these right below us.
Flight engaged.
Small offerings. Let's try it. A constrained area, but in reality, it's probably larger than what we're going to need. Right there to the left. He's got a very vibrant color to him. May have found yet another new species of him, new variant. We have magenta. And again, landed far short. But all the same, one more down.
Flight assist off.
Do believe this tree right here will be out of range of the other one as it decides to update.
Leaving 1000 meter clonal
There it
colony
goes.
range of Electric A Pluma. Scan count is 1.
Flight assist on.
Oh yeah, showing 1100 meters. Should be fine. And
Receiving 1000 meter clonal colony range of Electricae pluma. Scan count is 2.
Okay, okay.
Flight assist on.
Better. Very cool.
Flight assist
There's
off.
yet another one down. And we're moving on to the final one. 5J. Here we go. The final planet of this system. Sometimes it's nice just to enjoy the sounds of the ship. Okay. Jeez. Just incredibly bright.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Okay. And this is just bacterium and fonticule. The other trees. Get close. Who knows? Maybe one of them will be valuable. I have my doubts, but maybe. Find our way to the lighter side of the daylight side of the planet.
Orbital flight engaged.
Should be clicking over to advise us here in a second. Yeah, we got the cheapos. Yeah, no problem there. Well, I'll be completely honest, I'm glad we stopped by. Use a bit of that orbital pull. Go ahead and refuel real fast. Used a pretty decent amount there. I had some reasonable worlds there, but to be honest, I think it's getting about time. Oh, this has an Earth-like. We're gonna have to stop. Yes, I know. I didn't. Pig's hold. Really? During the last system, I didn't use the FSS. Thought about it. For whatever reason, I just decided not to. Oop. Disemboweled ego, first mapped. Names, man. These names. Lawrence's hold. Fascination in people and holes. Might be another question for a different video. Evil twin. There's an Earth-like somewhere floating around. Exploration buddy was correct. Look at that. Well, I think it goes without saying that we know where we're going. We are. Get this mapped.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Okay. That'll do that. If there's any part of it worth trying to try and get some kind of a picture of. Pretty cloudy atmosphere at this planet. Okay. Well, I guess we're moving on.
Frameshift drive charging.
That was really about it for that system. Dahlia system. Bodies. Oh. Already been mapped. Mapped well enough. And nothing worth noting. That's not good. Note to self. Don't charge the Beluga's frameshift drive right next to a star. It's a very strong potential. It will end poorly. Exploration buddy suggests 12 bodies, one of them is landable. one chance to have some biosignatures. Okay, all mapped. And I'm not seeing any evidence of biosignatures, so cool. Easy enough. Crap. Just done that crap twice in a row. Got one jump left to make and I'm gonna freaking burn my ship up. Alright. Oh, excuse me. 2 jumps. This is 894. I need 865. This is just a 2-star system. There's nothing else here, so let me burn through it real fast. 865's right on the other side. And here we go. Box terminal. There we go. Go ahead and bring Foxfire Legacy home. Close this chapter. I do believe that the next time I reach out for the stars will be to go pick up the Mandalay, and may go on a little trip. Not entirely sure where. Not entirely sure for how long. But I'd really like the money to have a fleet carrier. So I may work some exploration data to try and reach that end. May start that.
Kruger, Foxtrot, Oscar, X-ray. We are honored to welcome you to this Imperial station.
Well, thank you very much. Happy to be here.
Permission has been approved. Please set course for docking bay 10. Ready for docking sequence.
So I had one time where I was circling around just like this, and the ship slammed straight into that orbiting platform. Didn't destroy the ship thanks to the shields, but one hit, if I'm not mistaken, knocked them down to 50-60%. And they kept doing it. It backed up and then went forward again, full force, boost and all, and just about hit it twice. I canceled it and just manually flew in. It was concerning. It's the one time I've ever had the auto dock try to eliminate me from society. For all the benefits of a computer, they're not perfect, but they generally do well. That'll do.
Docking is completed. Disembark when ready.
Get down here, take the final picture of the ship.
Flight assist on.
Save that as I click the wrong button, and
Flight assist off.
yeah. That right there is a large ship. Can't see any of the station name behind. Just it consumes your view.
Flight assist on.
All right. One final time, disembarking Foxfire Legacy. At least for a while. I'll review it again one day. Take it on a little trip, why not? But for now, there she is. Well, that will do it for me this evening. As always, I most certainly want to thank you for joining me this evening on this little trip. We have finally done it. It took 4 episodes. It took 4 parts, but we finally got the Beluga Liner fully outfitted for exploration and all the other nonsense that I'd put it through. And we got it home. Fox Terminal. And now we get to move on to the next one after picking up the Mandalay, Foxfire Horizon. We'll see what happens after that. Well, until next time again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for tuning in and joining me along this journey. It has been fun. and I most certainly look forward to doing it again.
Looking for something, Commander?
But until next time,
You've got more ammo than
wherever
walls. I could have a job.
your journey takes you, enjoy it.